Hi, I'm Hannah. 2 weeks ago, I began a project which explored the motivations behind musicians who posted their work on YouTube. I wanted to know why they had chosen YouTube, how they used it, and what they thought the benefits were of it. So, my research consisted of 6 recorded interviews of YouTube musicians. They were solo performers, some worked in ensembles, some of them only posted their work on YouTube, and some people performed for live audiences. I created a channel on YouTube called YT and Musicians, YT standing for YouTube, and I put all of the interviews on there so that way you could reference them during or after the video. As I held each interview, I asked the following 4 questions. 1. What kind of music do you perform in your videos? 2. What is your motivation behind posting your music on YouTube? 3. Do you perform outside of YouTube? And if so, where? And 4. What does YouTube offer to you as a musician that performing live does not, if it offers anything at all? Now, I could have guessed at some of the more obvious answers to my questions about motivations and benefits. I'm sure you could too. But as I was doing the interviewing, a couple of answers popped up that I hadn't quite expected, and I'll go into those more as I explain the research. So, here are the answers I received during the interviews. The number 1 answer I heard, and I'm sure you guessed it as well, was the ease of
the sharing aspect. It gives me an opportunity to share.
Sharing. YouTube is the most popular video hosting website on the web right now.
Nothing's really as big as YouTube.
And because it's so popular, it's continually updating its website so that it becomes more and more user-friendly. Uploading videos is free, quick, and in a matter of minutes, your video is available to anyone with internet access. So for musicians who are trying to create more publicity for their work, like Thieves of the American Dream, this means free worldwide exposure.
Because it's such a huge medium right now for spreading media, we figured why not.
And for musicians who aren't necessarily looking for publicity, like Zeidel and Sarah,
my grandma loves to watch me sing, so this is one way that I can just post it on there and be like, hey, just go here and go watch this.
This represents a way to share their music with friends and family members who aren't able to see them perform on a regular basis.
I can still share it and they can feel kind of like they're there.
Clayton even talked about his friends pressuring him to get a YouTube channel so that way they could view his work online.
I had a lot of listeners who were coming up to me saying, hey, why isn't your stuff on YouTube? You have a YouTube channel. I want to be able to subscribe to you.
But aside from the ease of sharing, other less obvious benefits of using YouTube also popped up in the interviews. Steph, for instance, discussed how you could use your YouTube videos as a reference tool to watch how you grow as a musician and a performer over time.
Or seeing how you were then and how compare yourself with how you are now kind of a thing.
And Ryan liked the aspect of performing his music in a private space before posting it on YouTube, simply because performing in a private space lacks the anxiety that performing for a live audience does.
It's a different feeling because of the stage presence, and you have that kind of anxiety of stage fright, and playing for YouTube, you can be in a more private setting, and it's a lot more comfortable.
Both of them also described using their YouTube videos as a way to self-evaluate and improve their performances for the future. As I interviewed each person, it seemed that the majority of them viewed posting their music on YouTube as simply the practical thing to do. And maybe it is. Perhaps YouTube has become the de facto tool of the modern musician. But that's a different project. I'd like to thank the people who volunteered their time and let me interview them. You were a lot of fun to work with.
Oh, I had
Thank you for helping me complete my project. And to the rest of you, thank you for taking a look at my work. Bye.